slip when I open this door. I'm great, Shane. How are you? Honestly, I love it. Is this smaller than? Is blue smaller than green?
This is the brown with green tip, and that's red with blue tip. I believe is the one that we had initially tried.
Blue's smaller of a...
It's a classic
spread?
red pill, blue pill situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Whoa. Look at how different the slope is on where the exits compared to that.
That one looks like that'd be more of a flat, like a fan out, and that one looks like more like an umbrella.
Yeah. What do you think?
But it's still going to be whipping similar. This one whips almost straight out. This one whips a little bit with a downward
More of
tone.
like an umbrella type of
Yeah.
feel.
But they do need to be laid out with
That we can actually angle it in better.
Yeah, that's what we'll have to do. We'll have to slide
Which
it in.
I'm cool with that because everything past here is just such thick roots.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And then at this point I'm like, I'm on fumes.
Well, you trenched a lot last night. There's a lot of trenches in that Philly house now.
Right there, that's good.
Yeah. Lift her up.
Yeah, because I've been raw dogging the handles.
Man.
Puts hair on your chest. I'm trying to keep up with you, Robert.
You've got a lot to...
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm glad you did it. That is insane.
Talking about those roots.
yeah.
Talking about those roots. Yeah. They say the company has roots.
Yeah.
Yeah. There they are, right there.
I'd say
Well, 3 generations of Gabriella ownership ago. If I recall the history lesson correctly, Shane's grandfather Hugh built the Philly house in part to aid his business as a landscape nursery. This is back when Gabriella was a wholesale landscape nursery. And when he built the building, a lot of things were not done then the way that they would be done now. All of this. Very old. So, as part of rehabbing the Philly house and restoring it so that it can continue to serve the business, we are investing in new electrical, which we're doing the rough-in wiring of today, which basically means stick the wire in the dirt before more dirt gets poured on top of the wire.
Oh yeah.
This is also the moment at which point in time I should say, if you're going to do this in your own backyard greenhouse, consult an electrician, because we have.
Yeah, no, this is not just whimming it, hoping it works.
No, we do that with a lot of stuff. We don't, but electrical is one thing we don't do that with. Because that's one thing you don't want to do wrong.
got it. And the dirt in the camera, got it.
No, it gives the video a more immersive feeling.
He's
Like,
actually shooting
please
in
put
4D.
on your 3D goggles.
As we throw dirt at you.
Yeah.
The Gabriella experience. We'll throw dirt at you for fun.
It's like the budget version of Soarin' at Disney.
Yeah.
No, this is the budget Shrek 4D.
Yeah. Another day, another problem. For when life gets tough, we've got your back.
All right, well, I don't have as long of a staff meeting, but I did want to go over some of the things, small changes to a couple different things, as well as kind of recap some of the things that happened last month, and go over some of the dates I want you guys to put in your calendars for the rest of this year.
Do you or any of your loved ones suffer from anxiety or high stress that prevents you from functioning through the day? Are you still looking for that purpose in life? Well, that's where we come in, to tell you about houseplants. Plants have been scientifically proven to help provide a better life for you and your loved ones. With over 1 million daily users, we are helping people all over the world conquer their uphill battle. With thousands of options to choose from, we help you decide what's best for you. Some side effects may include joy, happiness, peaceful minds, fresh air, perfect Instagram photos, and more. Please ask your doctor if this would be a right fit for you.
Get her while she's not trying to run away.
Oh, that's a happy cat right there. Oh, you are snoozing.
Okay, so I was getting plants together for, we are doing an advanced propagation workshop at GP shop tomorrow. I'm going to be going over grafting. And so what I plan on doing is having each of the participants take a regular white Adenium desert rose and graft on a cool Thai hybrid. So if you come over here and look at these guys, not a lot are in bloom, but basically instead of the standard blooms, you get really cool, crazy ones that are either double or like yellow, which is a really rare color.
Yellow.
So while looking at these, I noticed that this Thai really weird grafted hybrid is called Sublime Beauty, but I found that it actually has a seed pod on it. So this is a follicular fruit. Basically what that means is this type of fruit is known as a follicle. It is a dehiscent fruit, so fruits are either indehiscent or dehiscent, which means basically whether they break open by themselves or they drop without opening. So when a fruit dehisces, that means it opens. So what we're gonna do is, typically it would have been green, but now that it's ready to harvest, it is kind of dried up some. So let's put this here. And what you can see is as we dehiss it itself, each of these seeds actually has these structures known as pappus, P-A-P-P-U-S. Their double layered pappus would be, so this is the seed and these are the hairs. The term pappus actually comes from Latin for pappus, which is the term for old man, which is kind of funny because it's like hairy. Naturally, these would stay attached, and so as this fruit dehissed and shot these seeds everywhere, the seeds would be able to be dispersed by wind. So typically, if you think of like a dandelion, dandelions have single pappus, which lets them blow in the air. And see, they kind of get all crazy and just like float around like that. And so each of these seeds here, there's a bunch of seeds in this seed pod that we can collect, and what I'm gonna do is I'll soak them in warm water for about an hour to 4 hours, and then I'll be able to place them into substrate. And Adenium actually germinate pretty quickly, so we should see germination rates in about 3 to 5 days once I go ahead and do this. Yeah, just amazing, like how the plant knows to be able to create these structures, to be able to disperse it by wind, just to get the plants and its like predecessors farther away, so they're not all just stuck in one area.
Yeah.
Plants can't walk, but I guess some of them can fly.
And how big does this get? Big enough so that it's in, you know, the open air and breeze, and like it's easily spread around?
Yeah, so I mean, this plant's probably only 3 or 4 years old if it was started from seed, but there are mature specimens of Adenium so this here is known as a caudex. It's a swollen trunk that basically serves as water storage in times of drought. They're native to like parts of Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. And so there are mature specimens that will have caudex that are like this thick around.
Jeez.
They look like giant bonsais basically. And these roots here, all these adventitious roots can be trained, and it actually is amazing. If you look up like mature adeniums, there's a whole art to it, to being able to grow them in these like really shallow basins and get them huge, and just with the pruning technique, and you can wire them with bonsai wire and get all these amazing shapes and everything. And 10 years ago, like I was saying, with all these different colors and forms now, 10 years ago those didn't exist. So just through breeding and trial and error that they're doing overseas, we have been able to like take this plant that was somewhat like simple in floral form and color and like turn it into something like absolutely amazing.
Wow.
Okay, I like how this pot is like
I don't know what it is. It's got like 4 things in it.
whatever. It's 2 parts. So we are going to do a lecture part, and then you will be able to apply what you've learned in the back. We have a couple different stations set up. So it is hands-on as well. And then something I'll get to later that you work on, you will be able to take home. So exciting things. So thank you very much for being here. Let's go ahead and get started.